Hello and welcome. It is time to get started. Welcome to this web class. And today we're going to talk about how you can start your successful career as an ITCA Certified Triathlon Coach. And ITCA, or ITCA, stands for the International Triathlon Coaching Association, which is a division of NESTA, the National Exercise and Sports Trainers Association. So welcome. We are ready to get started. If you'd like to take notes, please do. If you'd like to just listen along and read along, you can do that as well, or some combination, whatever helps you understand the material best. What we promise you is that this will be informative, insightful. We promise to move quickly, yet give you the details that you'll want and need to make a decision to join ITCA and become a certified triathlon coach with what has been said is the most comprehensive and complete triathlon coaching certification in the world anywhere. And we are sure you will agree as well. So let's get started. This program is 100% online. And you know what? I was just thinking, before I go on any further, I should tell you that we're going to cover education, certification, approval, recognition, application, business models, and all the business training that we have for you, which teaches you how to make a strong income online or offline, camps, clinics, programs, podcasts, memberships, all sorts of things. So you're going to learn the science, the application, and also the business and marketing and sales fundamentals through advanced strategies. It's all done in a modularized program, which is called micronizing the content. So it's not too much at once. And you'll see here in just a minute. I just wanted to preface that because there's a lot of information here, but realize that it's been well thought out, it's well organized, it's chunked down into small bite-sized pieces to where it's palatable for you and you are able to understand the information in a way to where you'll be able to retain it and also apply the knowledge and help others as well. Okay, so again, 100% online program. The most comprehensive training available, period. Nothing compares. And there are other good programs. It's just that we know and feel and have been told by others that our program is the most comprehensive, the most detailed, definitely goes into the most for business, marketing, sales, and career training. And it's internationally accepted and used all over the world. So we're going to talk about 4 segments here: education, certification, career options, and there are a lot, and making money, because you have to take care of yourself. Sometimes life's expensive. You have to take care of your family, and you want to have a wonderful lifestyle and retirement. So making money and making a lot of it, as long as you're adding value and substance to others, is a good thing. Okay, so ITCA has elevated the science and application of the triathlon training and coaching to the highest levels. It really is very, very comprehensive, yet it's taught in a way that takes you from the very beginning to the higher levels of training. And if you already have some foundational training or a degree or certification in a related field, great. That just means that the more fundamental things will be a quick review, and then you can get on to the more advanced training. If you're new to the sciences, then you start at the beginning and spend more time in those fundamental aspects of the curriculum. In addition, we have combined it with proven business models, and that's a lot of training for business too. And again, broken down into bite-sized pieces, but we'll go over some of the business training here in a little bit. It's really, really comprehensive. And it'll give you the opportunity to have a financially rewarding triathlon coaching career. So yes, you can not only just enjoy this and live the triathlon and multi-sport endurance lifestyle, but you can live a financially rewarding lifestyle at the same time while you're adding value to people's lives. The course title is the ITCA Triathlon Coach Certification. The credential you will earn is the ITCA Certified Triathlon Coach. which is ITCA CTC. A lot of people want to know what the acronym is that they will earn. That is what you will earn. Program overview. And this is just a 10,000 foot view, of course. Your coaching certificate reads Certified Triathlon Coach. It has the logos, seals, signatures, and so forth, and also in the searchable database for anyone who would need to reference your professional credential. You can also call us toll free or email us at any time you have a question while studying the coaching program materials and afterwards as well. Anytime, we are here for you. Our organization has been around since June 1st, 1992. June 1st, 1992. A very long time. We're not going anywhere. We've been serving people in over 65 countries since that time, and over 65,000 people just like you have gone through our education and certification courses. And of course, we have some phenomenal success stories of people who have done just really, really well and enjoy their life while they make a great living. Course completion qualifies you for professional liability insurance, and that's in the U.S. only, because we don't know what the liability insurance requirements are in each country. You should have liability insurance. It's a good idea. It's generally very, 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 very affordable. It's a lot less than you would think, and it's going to cover you from any potential libel. I actually have never heard of a case happening. I'm sure it has happened at one point or another, but I personally have never heard of any triathlon coach having any legal issues from the services he or she rendered. But you can check in your country of origin, and of course there are many different resources we can give you for liability insurance in the United States. There are no testing fees unless a retest is required after 2 attempts. Very seldom, I will repeat, very, very seldom does someone need to retest to pass the test after 2 attempts. Because you're smart, you're hardworking, you have great work ethic, otherwise you wouldn't be a triathlete, right? And you know what to do. We will show you what to do, and you will feel confident, and you will pass the test with confidence to earn your certification. It's not easy. You have to do the work. But when you do the work and you follow the steps, absolutely, you'll have a great result. Your triathlon coach certification will be issued by ITCA. Again, that's the International Triathlon Coaching Association, which is a division of NESTA. NESTA has a couple other divisions as well. Because we offer so many different education programs, we needed to parse out the different divisions so we could focus on each individual niche better and to better serve you. So here's a learning format. Your materials will be delivered in 16 modules over 32 days, and it's 100% online. This is the only program to date that has a delivery system. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. It's the only program that we offer that is broken down over 32 days specifically, and that is because there's so much material. We want you to be incredibly knowledgeable, and we also want you to not only have fun, but to understand, to apply, and to be able to reiterate the things that you've learned, not just pass the test. So we don't teach so you pass the test. You will be able to pass the test because you will have extensive knowledge. And so because of all these things, we break it down into 16 modules over 32 days, which is 100% online. So after you register, you will be directed to create your private member account. Once you are inside the member area, you will watch introductory videos to orient you with the learning process, step by step. The educational materials are time released. You will have access to an additional lesson every 48 hours after you register. After 32 days, you will have access to the online test. Once you pass your test, you can legally hold the title of Certified Triathlon Coach. Pretty self-explanatory. So once you register, you will have immediate access to the following: online video lectures and presentations, a discussion board, individual chapters of the official ITCA manual, end of chapter questions, and preparation for your exam. During each week of the course, you will be expected to view assigned chapter lecture videos, read the assigned chapters, Complete end of chapter questions for your learning and review. Participate in at least 2 discussion boards with at least 2 entries for each discussion. And also, this is a great community that you'll want to be a part of. Exam requirements. Passing grade of 70% or greater on a 100-question multiple choice online exam. 3 attempts at the exam are given. Exam results are known immediately. You must test within 1 year of the purchase, but will have the ability to test online after 31 days following enrollment. So you can take up to a year to take the exam, but you have to be enrolled in the program at least 31 days before you can test, because we want to make sure you have knowledge of the material. And again, you will receive the title of ITCA Certified Triathlon Coach, and that is our official logo, which you will also have access to for your promotional purposes. Increase your professional credibility and earning potential. You will have the option of coaching people one-on-one, in a group, online, over the phone, using Skype or Zoom video, in a clinic, at a training camp, or any combination. We even teach you how to have a highly profitable triathlon coaching business in general, the overarching business. And we're going to go over into, in a minute, we're going to talk about the specifics of what you will learn in the business segments. But you will learn and can do any of these types of training. And you can do what's called a hybrid, where you may do some online, you may do some coaching on the track, you may do a group training ride, you may do biomechanical analysis, gait analysis, you might focus just on swim stroke technique or underwater video analysis. You can do any of these things, and all of these things. You could do an online group and then upsell members of that group who choose to work with you individually, but you can still offer training and coaching at a basic level to the group, with the option to do more. And Facebook groups are great for doing that, and we teach you how to do all of that. As an ITCA Certified Triathlon Coach, you'll enjoy a career helping people reach their personal best in the sport that you love. Imagine being able to live a lifestyle where every day you wake up excited and thrilled and happy that you get to work with people who share your passion every day. And you get to go outside, you get to get in the water if you choose, you can work a little bit online, you might have a group. There's so many different ways that you can conduct this business, which you will learn. But what's important for you to realize now and think about enjoying is the thrill of helping people and watching people reach their personal goals and get a PR and smile as they cross the line. Or maybe you're just training someone for their first 5K before they decide to do a sprint try, before they want to do an Olympic distance, and eventually they have a dream of doing the Ironman or a half. You can enjoy their journey with them every day, and of course they will look to you with admiration and for inspiration as well. So what is your scope of practice? You will review the athlete's history and goals, establish essential milestones for meeting personal goals, identify personal strengths and weaknesses, identify and prioritize race season, that's very important, construct a program for training and racing, identify appropriate pace training zones for swimming, identify heart rate training zones. You also learn how to use the polar heart rate training tools and technology, and similar technologies as well. Develop effective and safe training programs for all levels of athletes and for all types of events. And this is what really matters. You cannot diagnose, treat, or prescribe. You cannot diagnose an illness, you cannot treat an illness, and you cannot prescribe medications unless you are a medical professional licensed in the area, the geographic area in which you're conducting your business. Don't take chances with this. Please don't do this. This is very important. You cannot diagnose, treat, or prescribe. And when in doubt, refer it out. So what will you learn? Triathlon rules, swim, bike, run technique, bike fit, safety and training drills, as well as the following: basic exercise physiology, functional anatomy, kinesiology, and biomechanics, nutrition and metabolism, training special populations, fitness assessments, program design, heart rate training, exercise application and technique, safety and injury prevention, and the business of triathlon coaching. Now you know why you can't do this in a weekend. And for the introduction to triathlons, referencing skeletal anatomy and physiology, muscular anatomy and physiology, the nervous and endocrine systems. It's a lot. Biomechanics, assessment for triathletes, program design for triathletes, part 1 and 2, applied biomechanics and technique instruction, safety and injury prevention, nutrition, recovery and off-season training, super important, often overlooked, racing equipment and business strategies. What's in the business training? Now, let me tell you, this is just a small portion, a very small portion of what's available and what's in this. Otherwise, I would be talking for 3 hours about just what's in the business training, because there's that much. This is a very high level, simplistic overview of what is very, very comprehensive, awesome training, which is easy to follow and a lot of fun. This is only a partial list. So business setup and banking, social media marketing and advertising, video sales, advertising and marketing, business mindset for success, several proven online coaching business models, hybrid models of online and in-person coaching, sales strategies and long-term financial considerations. All this matters. How to build online courses and products. That way you can sell courses and products and make money and help people while you sleep. That's how people make money when they sleep. People say, well, that's nonsense. You can't make money while you sleep. Well, actually you can, because you create a course or a product, you're asleep, someone buys it on the other side of the world, you wake up and there's money in your PayPal. That's how you make money in your sleep. We have, I forget the exact number of hours. It's 8 hours of video training just on this. Just on that topic, there's 8 hours of video training. And there's a business launch strategies and checklist and so forth as well. How will you get clients? It's all in the training. You absolutely will not have a problem getting clients. You're going to learn 30 strategies to get clients. It's not a problem. And I'm sure you already have some people waiting in the wings, ready to go. What do I need to start my business? It's in the business training. We literally give you step by step. What do I need? What don't I need? What are common misconceptions? How can I shortcut and speed up my path to success? It's all in there. Do you need a business license? The answer is maybe. A business license is not a certification. A certification shows you have a level of competency in the subject matter. A business license is issued by a government entity, like a city or a county or a state, maybe even the country itself. So it depends where you're located, because every country and every entity is different. A business license is simple, fast, affordable, sometimes $30, $40, sometimes $50 per year is nothing. And it's just a way for the government to collect some fees and to put you in a registry and to keep tabs on things. But that's it. But in some cases, they don't require a business license. In some unincorporated cities, they don't require a business license at all. And sometimes they don't require it unless you occupy a building. And if you work from home, then they don't require a business license. But just make sure you do it right. Check your local areas. It's very simple, and we teach you how to do all of this. How much money can I make? The golden question. The answer is, it depends. How hard are you willing to work? How creative are you? How many people are you serving? How much value are you adding? How many sources of revenue are you creating? Are you working with people in different geographic regions, which may have different training seasons? As an example, when you do online coaching, you could help people in the southern hemisphere when they're having the middle of their triathlon season, and then you could focus more of your advertising efforts on the other 6 months in the northern hemisphere. And you can, or you might offer in-season training and focus on advertising for that in the Southern Hemisphere, and off-season training and cross-training for the Northern Hemisphere, and then change your ads depending on what you want to do. We teach you how to do all that. So it doesn't matter where you're located or what season it is, because you just change your marketing and your advertising and your pitch to the potential client base depending on geographically where they're located and what part of the season they're in. So it never ends. Your mindset for success is the same as it is for crossing the line and winning or placing in your age group. It's consistency over time, focus, dedication, hard work, and listening to people who have gone before you and paved the way and learn from their mistakes and their successes. We have created a proven path for your success as an ITCA Certified Triathlon Coach. Nothing has been left to chance. Nothing's been left out. It is really, really comprehensive. And there's no travel. It's far more affordable than any other courses out there. And it fits in with the rules and the regulation of any governing body in any country, professional or amateur in the world. It doesn't matter. Our program plugs and plays in with that. It's just that ours is more comprehensive, and we have far more business training because we are an educational entity. We're not a governing body of the sport of triathlon. We are an educational company that offers professional certification and business and career development for coaches just like you. This is something maybe you hadn't thought of. You can work in a club or a gym. You can, if they have a pool, maybe it's probably 25 yard or 25 meter, you could teach coaching there. You can have fun with an indoor triathlon. Sometimes they do that on a spin bike or a life cycle type of bike, and a treadmill and an indoor pool. Or sometimes if they don't have a pool, they might do something on a different type of cardio equipment. But you can do that, or you can just do strength training for endurance athletes in the gym. Or you might do a hybrid program where maybe you own a gym or you work in a gym, and you could head up a program where you might do strength training and flexibility for endurance athletes, and then get together for a group bike ride on a Saturday and maybe a group run on a Sunday, and you facilitate that. You can do these sorts of things in a club and a gym, and we talk about all that in the course as well. Camps, classes, clinics, of course, that's a lot of fun. You can do retreats. You can, go up in the mountains, go out to the country, go down to the beach. You can make it a destination. You can do it locally, and then you can do hybrids as well, where you do support online, maybe in a Facebook group in conjunction with a camp, class, or clinic. We teach you how to do all that. Online coaching and instruction, you're going to get a lot of training on how to build a successful online coaching business for triathlon and other multi-sport events as well. So that's all included. And as I said, you're going to also receive about 8 hours of video training on creating an information product. That could be videos, manuals, PDFs, and various online courses, downloadables, and things like that. Membership sites, you can use proprietary software that works with WordPress or other website applications and software, or you can use a private group in Facebook, and we teach you how to do all that as well. So let's recap. I think we need to take a big breath, huh? It's a lot of information. Just like when you think about it like this, I was just thinking of a way to think about how you break it down. If you are planning to do a long distance race, let's just use Ironman as an example. Yes, you do think and have vision crossing the line. That's important. But you're also thinking, the gun goes off. I'm going around the first buoy. I'm navigating to the second buoy. And then how am I going to get out? How am I going to transition? I'm going to regulate my breath. I'm going to get some blood into my legs. I'm going to transition into a cyclist. Okay. And then what's that? And then you chunk that down. Is it an out and back? Is it a loop? How are you going to manage that? And then T2, what do you do? How you manage that? Regulate your breathing, shake it out, know you have to transition from cycling legs to running legs. That always feels great. And then how do you settle into your pace? Is it an out and back? Are you looking at the mile markers? When are you going to take on more fluids? You're breaking it down in your head. Break this down in your head the same way, because it's a lot of material, but you chunk it down so it is manageable and enjoyable, just like racing. The only thing to do now is to get started. The ITCA Triathlon Coach certification is a one of a kind. Nothing else compares. Nothing is this comprehensive. Nothing is this detailed. Nothing is this affordable. And nothing else provides you with the business, marketing, sales, mindset training, and business launch system that we've created for you. Nothing compares. There is nothing. This is the one and only. I can't stress that enough. So get started right now. Somewhere on this page, probably on the right side, I believe, depending on where you're seeing this, there's a button that came up probably just a little bit ago about getting started. Click on that, get started right now. Remember, we're always here for you. We're always here for you. We have been around since June 1st, 1992. We're not going anywhere. So get started and we will support you every step of the way. And we absolutely want to hear about your success after you complete the program and successfully launch and grow your triathlon coaching career. Thank you so much for watching, listening, paying attention, taking notes, and now taking action. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you on the inside.